It is quite easy these days to get swamped by information, especially from social media. However, the presence and plentiful nature of information does not necessarily mean that we are truly more informed. We are simply just swamped. There is information and there is knowledge. In an increasingly complex and data-noisy world, it is expedient to be able to differentiate what is matter from what is just mass. What more, it is important to steer clear of assumptions, which usually stems from the latter. So, as not to make assumptions, we asked if our recipients could recognize and pick out the Benin Bronzes from a group of artifacts. We presented the recipient with 3 photographs labeled A, B, and C. What were the results? Well, 35% of our recipients picked out the wrong pieces, passing them off as Benin Bronzes. About half of that number picked the Nok terracotta, and this was quite significant. The other half picked the Ife heads. Though we do not know for sure, but it seems understandable why some might mistake the Ife heads for the Benin Bronzes, considering that they are both copper alloy pieces. What was more significant is that almost 70% of the recipient admitted that they knew only little or nothing about the bronzes or how they left Nigeria in the first place. When provided with keywords popularly used in news and academic outputs, 54% from that group selected the words stolen or looted to describe how the bronzes left Benin. 46% of those who chose these words were those who earlier admitted that they knew little about how the event happened. Surely news, popular narratives, and echo chamber systems can subconsciously embed in people certain data that may point to, but not necessarily educate them on a subject matter. As it concerns Nigeria's cultural heritage, there's a lot to be said about education, information, and knowledge dissemination, or perhaps the lack of it. In all, it appears that more attention might be invested in telling the story, or shall one say, providing detailed knowledge of these heritage pieces to the people in a manner that ensures clarity beyond mere awareness. This, we presume, is primary to knowing and understanding the true story and value of these works.